Morning, everybody. Hope we're all good. It is Wednesday. It's the 26th of July, 2023. We're here to take a look at the weather forecast for Southeast England for the next 24 hours. It's a fairly fine start out there this morning. Just looking at the satellite, there are clear skies over many parts of Southeast England. Just a little bit of high level cloud, but it has been quite chilly. These are the lowest temperatures across the UK overnight, as low as 1 degree. No doubt a bit frosty up there at Loch Glascarnock, but yeah, other stations and some of them further south. I noticed 6 degrees at Benson in Oxfordshire and 7 at Wattisham Airport in Suffolk. So it is, or it has been, a very chilly late July night. And the temperatures, they're not much warmer anyway. These are the hot spots at the moment. 16 degrees on the Isles of Scilly at St Mary's, with 15.9 at Valentia Observatory and 15.5 degrees up at Crosby. So, yeah, temperatures continue to underwhelm, don't they, for the time of year. But to compensate at the moment, it is a beautiful start to today. This is the scene at Alton. I think Alton is in Hampshire, looking across those beautiful sunny fields, beautiful morning, clear blue skies. If we head over towards Ramsgate Harbour, it's a similar scene. The boats looking beautiful there in that early morning sunshine, not a cloud to be seen. And if we pop up to Cambridge as well, there we go. A scene that I quite like up there. There's the clock showing 5 to 7 in the morning, the sun shining, cobwebs on the cams. Right, let's now take a look at the bigger picture. It's not going to last, unfortunately. We've got the next Atlantic weather system pushing in from the west. These are going to affect us over the course of the next 24 hours. So all this stuff out in the Atlantic will be pushing in. So this was the facts chart at midnight earlier today, and this will be the facts chart at, let me just get that up. This will be at midnight. So there you go. Gangs of fronts pushing in from the west, and a fair bit of rain associated with this. I'll show you a chart in just a moment, which showing how much we are going to actually receive. But anyway, we'll take a look at the radar. As I said, at the moment it is dry, it is fine, and any rain is well out the way to the west of the UK, but that will be pushing eastwards as the day progresses. Let's have a look at the timings now of this rain band. So if we put it forward to 8 o'clock this morning, there you go. It's out there towards the west of Ireland. It will be slowly but steadily, if there's such a word, marching eastwards throughout the course of the day. So this is the way it's looking at 4 o'clock this afternoon. The earlier sunshine by then would have faded. Cloud will be thickening up. And then I reckon probably by around tea time, 6 o'clock this evening, it will be reaching London. It would have gone through Luton. It would have gone through Birmingham. It would be coming along the south coast to reach Brighton at around that time. And then by 8 o'clock this evening, it's generally arrived over many parts of Kent, it's arrived in Essex, and then by 10 o'clock, it's in, the rain has set in, and then it's going to persist overnight. And looking at the colours there, some of those greens indicating some quite heavy rain, also some yellows in there as well. So a thoroughly wet night in store for many of us. But looking at this, the way this is playing out, the heaviest of the rain should have cleared out of the way by 6-7 o'clock tomorrow morning to leave a legacy of a lot of cloud. Now, mentioned about the amount of rain, there's going to be quite a soaking for the gardens, especially to the south of London. This is the projected total precipitation that's likely to be falling in the next 24 hours, and this is from the GFS. So many places are going to be between 10 and 20 millimetres, particularly to the south and west of London, slightly less to the north and east of London, but even so, 8 to 10 millimetres is a nice little drink for the garden. But down towards the south coast, particularly along the sort of Sussex coast, Brighton, down that sort of area, down towards Chichester and Hampshire, potentially as high as 25 to 28 millimetres of rain. So as I've mentioned, some of that rain quite heavy. Temperatures, a bit of an improvement compared to recently, peaking today at around about 21, possibly a 22. somewhere around the Thames estuary and towards the capital. 22 is 72 degrees Fahrenheit, just a degree below normal, but with that onshore southwesterly breeze coming in, temperatures no higher than 19 or 20 degrees on that south coast. Temperatures overnight, because of all of the cloud and the breeze, temperatures will hold up very well. A very different start to the day tomorrow. 16s and 17s on the temperature tomorrow morning compared to the 6s and 7s this morning. So you will notice the feel tomorrow, quite a tropical, muggy feel in the morning. Winds, well, not too bad today. Light, force 2 to 3. This is at 1 o'clock this afternoon, coming in from the southwest, and they will strengthen somewhat overnight. I think, especially along the south coast, getting up to around about 20, 24, 25 miles an hour on that coast. So that's a force 5, but inland, a force 3, possibly moderate over some of those higher hills. So that is it in summary. I hope you've all found that forecast quite useful. Suffice to say, it's a fine sunny day today. The cloud will tend to increase throughout the course of the afternoon, thickening up, bringing rain this evening. Some of it quite heavy overnight, but a good drink for the gardens. I'll be back later on looking at the 14-day trends, seeing if there is anything a little bit more summery on the horizon. I don't know yet. Let's have a look at that later. I'll be back anyway. Have a lovely day. Look after yourselves, and ciao for now.